Wow. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. If you can hear me, you can see me, just post yes in the chat room. Post yes in the chat room. Post yes in the chat room. This is going to be our best year yet. Okay? This is going to be our best year yet. This is going to be our best year yet. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes. Wonderful. I can see you. Nena Abubakar, I can see you. Fedora Doris, I can see you. Maria Daniels, I can see you. Don Bazilike, I can see you. Slim Gold, Jacob, yes, I can see you. So we go straight to why we are here today. Today promises to be awesome, amazing, and the best way to start the year. This year is going to be our best year yet. This year, whatever you think you achieved last year, this year, you're going to double it, triple it, even quadruple it. This year, some of us are going to beat our own imaginations by ourselves. And to get us started on the right foot, we are having this Super Monday Cell meeting today, a new dawn, transferring belief. At the end of this meeting, your belief will be so strong. I remember having an encounter similar to this that transformed my belief. I became so strong, so bold about this business, and I could prospect just anybody. And within 1 year, I took a bold step and I went all in because I was able to build a rock solid belief. Today, we'll be transferring that belief, helping us to see what some of these leaders have seen. What did these guys see? Okay, my favorite book says faith comes by hearing and hearing by the word. Okay, knowledge gives belief. And we'll be starting by a quick prayer this morning. Okay, I think we already about 11 minutes behind time, so I'll just say a very short prayer. Let's pray. Father, thank you for awesome time like this to be able to learn at the feet of the leaders. And we ask, oh God, that we will maximize this session. We pray that the aim for this meeting will be achieved. And at the end of this meeting, all those that are in attendance, we have serious, rock solid belief to take this business to the next level and be very sure that by the end of this year, it will be very certain that by the end of this year, their dreams about this business would have come true. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Can I see your big amen in the chat room? Can I see your big amen in the chat room? Can I see your big amen in the chat room? Let me know you're following. Yes. Amen. Amen and amen. Good. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, good. So before I bring up the first anchor for today's meeting, we'll be reading our C2NFG vision, okay? We'll be reading our C2NFG vision. Who is ready for it? Who is ready for it? Okay? You can hear me, you can see me, just post yes in the chat room, post yes in the chat room, post yes in the chat room. This is going to be our best year yet, okay? Okay, so we'll be reading our C2NFG vision very quickly. If you are ready, just type ready in the chat room, type ready in the chat room. Okay, good. So the vision, our vision is to raise financially free people who will help raise other financially free people. That's the vision of C2NFG. That's the goal. That's what we present. That's what we stand for. And the mission 2024 is to raise 50,000 multimillionaires in the connected economy. The vision is to create a family of millionaires who will in turn use their monies collectively to affect the world positively. Okay? If you're in this meeting already, the goal is not to only become a millionaire. The goal is to help other persons become a millionaire. The goal is to first of all become financially free, and then we'll help raise other financially free people, so that by 2024, December and latest, would have raised well over 50,000 multimillionaires in the connected economy. If you're excited, type excited in the chat room. We'll be moving straight to the main. Okay, we'll be moving straight to the first trainer for today. We'll be hearing from our very own mastermind, and it's in the meeting in the room already. Our very own mastermind, the mastermind of this team, 381, the Unstoppable Family. Dr. Victor Abase. They'll be giving us a very short training in 10 minutes. Today we'll be receiving training from at least 6 masterminds, short training, 10 minutes. They'll be getting the final dose from the entrepreneur mentor himself, Ambassador Michael Cook. If you have your teammates that are not in this meeting already, make sure they join us immediately because it's going to be very, very loaded. Ambassador Dr. Victor Abase, the Creator and Support Mastermind, sir, are you ready for us?
The co-host.
Are you ready for us, sir? Are you ready, co-host?
All right. Good morning, everyone. I appreciate each and every one of you that are at the sound of my voice. Wow. Happy New Year to each and every one of you that are connected live in this meeting. You all are welcome. I appreciate each and every one of you that are connecting here. It's really a good day to see you all. Welcome to the year 2021. And let me tell you, this year is coming out huge. I know what happened for the rest of the last year. Most of you here were kind of thinking, wow, how do I start up this year? Last year was ending as if everything was just going down. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this year is coming out with so many huge things, which will make us shift to the next level. I know most of us here have finished the year 2021. Maybe some of you are thinking nothing is happening. You might be thinking, what exactly did I achieve last year in this business? What exactly did I make last year in this business? I started this business since year 2021. For the rest of the year, I didn't see anything significant that I can actually mention that I achieved. I know some of you here are asking the question. Let me tell you, one thing about growth is growth can be physical or growth may not be physical. Some of us are growing down the root. You are growing your root downwards so that you can manifest huge. That is one thing about growth. Some of you have already grown your root down, and now your trees are manifesting physically. Ladies and gentlemen, 2021 did not end in C21FG family with nothing being achieved. C21FG family started since the year 2016, and guess what? From 2016 to 2017 to 2018 to last year, 2021, there has been a significant increase in our success, in our wealth, in our health, with the grace of God manifesting in all our activities. Just like our vision is to raise financially free people who will equally go out there and raise more financially free people. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it has been so manifesting among us. But the question for you all here is, are you working in line with the vision of C21FG, or are you working in line with your personal motive for your own achievement in this C21FG? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try and share my screen quickly to show people some of our success, because it's when you see this that gives you hope that if we have gotten to this level from the year 2016 till 2021 ending last year, that means this 2022, it will be my manifestation. Ladies and gentlemen, let me try and share my screen and show you people, most of you here, the success and everything that has been fully manifesting in our organization. All right. I believe you all can see the screen, right? Can you all see the screen? Can you all see the screen? Okay. If you can just see the screen, just type yes, I can see the screen. If you are seeing the screen, type yes, I can see the screen. All right. Okay, all right. I think it's showing now on the screen. Okay. All right. So the success and the wealth, what are the milestones we have achieved in the year 2021? I don't want to start going backward. I don't want to start showing most of us other wealth of success we've achieved since the year 2016. If not, we might not finish anything. We might not actually finish this meeting today if I start going backward. I'm going to move straight to show people the things we have achieved for the year 2021 and the success, the wealth, the goodness of the Lord with us. And trust me, this year 2022 will be the greatest of it all. These are the milestones. First of the milestones that we have achieved in the year 2021 is that number one, presently, our organization started in just Suite 8, Shalom Plaza, just a small cubicle. But today, as I speak to you people today, we have expanded to over almost around close to 2,000 offices nationwide across the 36 states of the Federation. Is it not a huge expansion? I know some of you up here doesn't actually know this count. 2,000 plus offices, and it kept on increasing nationwide. That is this what? The goodness of the Lord. Some of you here that are listening to me in this new year, there will be a significant increase. Some of you here listening to me will open your own new office by this year if you join in hand with our vision. That is huge. Other success we've achieved is that presently as we speak, a vision that started with the president of C21FG, Ambassador Michael Okoli, with just one person. In the year 2021 that just ended, we have almost extra 300,000 plus registration in worldwide, not just in Nigeria, but worldwide. Extra 300 plus registration. That is what we have achieved huge. This is huge. And guess what? One thing we have discovered is that every new year that starts will double our success. I remember as of last year, last 2 years, 2020, what did we achieve? We're not even up to 150, just close to 150 plus. We are not really not even up to that 150, but today, extra 300 plus we are added in the year 2021. What do you think that will happen in 2022? It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be mighty. Let me show you more milestones achieved in 2021 so that you can see that there is actually a significant increase. Another thing is that presently we have our personalized plaza in Abuja with over 128 offices. I know some of us are not aware of this. That C21FG has its own plaza with over 128 offices. Wow! Let me tell you all, ladies and gentlemen, I am no longer talking about having just a single of, I'm talking about our own personal plaza. Ladies and gentlemen, this year 2022, most of the 36 states will start experiencing their own personal huge plaza where we come into a city will dominate the plaza. This is huge. More success and more success are coming in this year 2022 that we have started. But let me show you more success we achieved in the year 2021. Also, do you know that presently we have up to 2,000 monthly millionaires in C21FG worldwide? Are you excited? If you're excited, I can see some of us that are so excited. Ladies and gentlemen, Guess what? I believe you all had the vision, this vision of C200 by the year 2024. Our vision 2024 is to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires. But as I speak now, we have at average just 2,000 monthly millionaires. As of the year 2020, let me tell you, the year 2020, we have, I think, around 700 plus. That was the number, around 700 plus. But at the end of 2021, we have about 2,000 monthly millionaires. Huge. Ladies and gentlemen, you see this year we've just entered. Get ready, get ready, get ready, because it's going to be huge. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be significant because it doesn't operate in arithmetic progression. It operates in geometric progression. And guess what? What it means is our vision 2024 we will kickstart previously by this year 2022, because from this 2000 there will be a significant increase starting from this year 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, some of you that are listening to me here, some of you here that are the sound of my voice will be among the people that will be celebrated. Some of you that are the sound of my voice today will be among the people this year that will even start mentoring more millionaires. Ladies and gentlemen, more and more success we've achieved. Let me show you more milestones we've gone through in the year 2021. More milestones is that presently we are on the point of feeding 1 million families. Wow! We are already at the verge. It has already started since December 2021 to feed 1 million families. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you this vision to feed the families started. It was actually kickstarted by the President, Ambassador Michael Okoli, in the year 2018. Guess what happened? In the year 2018, we only fed 100 families. In fact, that year, no single person in the whole C200 was part of it, because President of C200 himself started the vision. This is a mark of leadership. I'm teaching you all this so that even in this vision we have shared with you all, each and every one of you will understand how it operates. You have to be the person that will kickstart the vision. President of C200 started the vision in the year 2018. What did he start with? He started by feeding 100 families in the year 2018. Orphanage, less privileged, the needy, 100 families. And guess what happened? When he did that work, that singular act he did, it propelled each and every one of us, all the mastermind, the G leaders, to join in the vision in the year 2019. What did we do? In the year 2019, we increased from 100 families to what? 5,000 families. Time we know help me to, I don't have the time to start showing you people the clip and the success. There are so many. We increased from 100 families. Can you all see the progression? The geometric progression. 100 families to 5,000 families in the year 2019. People were shouting, wow, 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 wow. This is too much. But most people didn't know that this is just the beginning. What happened in the year 2019? I can still remember in the year 2019, most people didn't really start it, but most of the G leaders, top leaders have kickstarted the vision. What happened? In the year 2020, guess what happened? We moved from 5,000 families to what? 50,000 families. This is when we decided to expand into the whole 36 states of the Federation. Guess what happened? The success, the wealth. In fact, after the one we did in the year 2019, there was open heaven. in the year 2020. Open heaven. Success and wealth. So many people were purchasing their luxuries of cars by the year 2020. From 5,000 families in the year 2019 to what? 50,000 families. That is what we did in the year 2021. Guess what happened? Remember what I'm trying to explain? 2018, 100 families. 2019, what? 5,000 families. At the end of the year 2020. Guess what? We moved from 5,000 families to what? 50,000 families. Guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, we just ended the year 2020. We just ended the year 2021. And guess what? The vision of C2NFG is what? We are on the verge of feeding 1 million families. As I speak to you, it's ongoing. It has already started since December 2021, and it's still ongoing. The counting is going on. As I speak to all the offices of the Federation, all the offices in the 36 states of the Federation, we want benefit from this project, which has been released by God for us, for humanity. The question is, will you be part of those people that will touch life, impact life? Ladies and gentlemen, that is what is happening, that just is already on the verge of happening. It is huge, it is awesome. Guess what? We are in the year 2022. That is good. More success and more success we've achieved. Let me show you more success. Another thing is that what? We have a lot of members that have celebrated their cars. Of course, most of you here can account to that. In fact, there is most of the offices we know, there is always somebody you can point that is being celebrated. There are so many success and success and success and wealth, the goodness of the Lord, the grace of the God upon the vision He has given us. So many people, I can't even count the number. It is so many that we count, we miss the count. So many success, so many celebration in C2NFG family. And guess what? What I'm telling you, what we're showing you here are so much. It is so huge. It is so big. Celebration. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, some of you that are listening to me here, you will be among the people that will be celebrated this year, 2022. If you believe that, you can just type, I will be celebrated. You can just type it in the chat that I will be celebrated. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there is power in spoken word. That's the truth. There is power in spoken word. Type in the chat, I will be celebrated. This year, you will see more of the success and celebration that will equally happen this year. So as long as you stay glued, you believed in the vision, you believed in the vision of C2NFG, you believed in the vision of what? The mastermind. You believed in the vision of G leaders. You believed in your leader, and you believed in the parent company Alliance in Motion Global. It will surely come to pass. And guess what? More success today. By the year 2021, we have a lot of members, luxuries of cars, luxuries of success, luxuries of wealth, a lot of it in C2NFG. That is it. You know, most of the times, because some people are not connecting online, because some of us are not connecting, you don't join the platform, you may not really know what is going on. Some of us may be thinking, wow, there is nothing, in fact, the business is this thing going on, but guess what? People are being celebrated day by day in the organization. This is good. This is awesome. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, some of you here, we are in a new year. Yes, we are in the new year. What it means is a new beginning for most of you. Some of you, as I speak, you've not even earned anything significant the whole of 2021. But guess what? We just started a new beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you more milestones in the year 2021 before I end it and hand over to the next person speaking. Guess what? The year 2021, we have hundreds of people. If you check our SAR meeting today, if you check this SAR meeting, we have to join this force in one SAR meeting. There are hundreds to thousands of SAR meetings going on where we groom, we teach, we nurture people. One of the things, let me tell you people, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things this business offers is what? Personal development. Do you know number of people today worldwide that has been developed mentally, academic, just because of our summiting, our training, our mentorship, the leadership of C2NFJ. And today, somebody you know that is nobody, and today he can stand in the midst of the crowd, speaking to what? Hundreds of people. That is it. That is part of what? Even national what? Progress. That is it. So many summiting going on where we teach, we nurture people, we groom people. So as I'm speaking to you all, if you are here, listen to me. You are the sound of my voice. I implore each and every one of you, don't ever miss any day of your summit because it's a day of growth. It's happening daily in all different cadres, different teams, different levels. Don't ever miss a day of summiting because what it means, you know, I kept on telling people that any day you stop learning, you stop earning. And any day you stop earning, you start dying. So when you see a lot of people that are going down, you see them, they are not progressing. It's first of all, start from what? They stopped learning through our SAR meetings. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We have lots of it across the globe. It's more of the success. Can you all see the wealth and the pool of the success? These are the things we have achieved. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this year 2022, I mean, there are more grounds to conquer. I repeat, this year 2022, there are more wealth, there are more success, there are lots of success, a lot of things that will equally be achieved this year 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, as I speak to you all, trust me, there are more ground to explore. There are more places we go. Guess what? I don't want to start counting the number of travels, vacations we have achieved, irrespective of the COVID. So one of the GD that was just complaining was saying that he traveled to 6 countries with his team. Do you know the wealth of the success, the wealth of progress? There are a lot of us here. Even in the year 2021, that was the first day they actually traveled out of the country. That is wealth, the pool of the wealth of success C2NFJ is achieving. Vacation, all expenses paid, vacation, different places, touching lives. Ladies and gentlemen, this year 2022, there will be a multiple of success and wealth that will be achieved. But the question for you is, are you ready? Are you ready for the year 2022? If you are ready, just type on the chat, type, I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. There are more milestones. I don't want to waste more time. Let me just give an opportunity for another leader to speak because let us show you people so many things that have happened. I appreciate each and every one of you here that have listened to me. Now you're going to see more of the wealth of success. God bless you all. I am ready for the year 2022. We all here are ready to help more people to become financially free. God bless you all, and God bless you all. I'm handing over. Dr. Elijah Mba, are you there so I can take over? Let's call the next person quickly.
Wow.
Type in the chat, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready.
Wow. Amazing, 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 amazing. Thank you so much, sir. We're excited. We're happy to have you here. We are blessed to have you here in this awesome meeting. Thank you. And so much. Our morale has been increased massively. Of course, next year, this year, I cannot imagine what could happen. If, as at last year, we've raised 2,000 monthly millionaires from 700 monthly millionaires, I can't imagine what could happen, what's going to happen next year. Okay? And I'm excited, I'm super excited. If you're excited, type excited in the chat room. Now we're going to be doing something very, very briefly. I'm going to be pausing this training for the next like 60 seconds so that we can admit more persons that are unable to join. I can admit more persons that are unable to join the Facebook platform right now. So let's just be patient for the next 60 seconds. The next trainer that will be coming in is super loaded. Okay, stay online, stay connected. See you in 60 seconds. Wow, we're back. Wow, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Okay, we're back. You're back. If you can still hear me, can see me, just type excited in the chat room. Type excited in the chat room. Now, a few instruction information I'll be giving to us. One is that those that have not been added before, they've been approved. So most of you must have joined now. Those of us that are unable to join because of the capacity of the room, the leaders are encouraged, leaders in this platform, C235 leaders are encouraged to stream it on their own private Zoom pages or private Zoom pages, okay? Stream it. You can log into this meeting without the Zoom app. Log in with your Facebook and stream it, connect it to your Zoom app, okay? Connect it to your Zoom app and stream it for your teammates to be able to join. Hope you understand that, leaders, okay? Do that very, very quickly because we only have about 2,300 persons connected now. The rest are still trying to connect. A lot of them have been approved, so most persons might be able to connect, but those are unable to connect, let them benefit from the leaders platform. Hope you understand that. Wonderful. If you understand, just type understood in the platform. Type understood in the platform. Wonderful, wonderful. Was an awesome share for the Unstoppable Mastermind himself, the mastermind of the 381 Unstoppable Family, Building Belief. I'll share a few things with you, but not right now. I'll be bringing up stage the strategist, the neutron, Ambassador Kelechi Anodere. Will be giving us, will be sharing, will be training us on something very, very important in the next 10 minutes to help us understand where we are going to this year and how we are going to maximize this year. I need us to know that to round up the day is the training from the entrepreneur mentor himself, the man that single-handedly mentored all of us, okay, raised all of us from where we're struggling to, most of us are 7-figure earners, some 8-figure earners. At the end of this, to round up this meeting, he'll be coming up stage to give us specific strategic steps to help us maximize this year. Make sure you do not miss it for everything. So stay glued to the screen as I bring up stage the strategist himself, Ambassador Kelechi Anodere. Sir, the stage is yours, sir.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Mba. Thank you
You're
so
welcome,
much.
Sir.
Thank you. A warm greetings to everyone in their house, all the masterminds, G leaders, and of course, our able president, the entrepreneur mentor himself, and to everyone here, Happy New Year to all of you today. Now, I have just 10 minutes to do justice to something that can possibly take a whole day, and I'm being asked to do a talk on transferring belief, and I'll do my best to to bring you up to speed why you need to have that firm belief to drive your business, to drive you to where you should be, right? I'm going to go very deep, very fast. The word there is deep and fast, right? I'll go very deep, very fast. So I'll urge you to focus and listen. I'm going to be reflecting on two questions, two basic questions, right? And the first question is, when you look at this business, ladies and gentlemen, what do you see? I want you to ask yourself, what do you see? When you look at this business, what do you see? Do you see one on the left and one on the right? Is that what you see? Do you see struggles to recruit people all the time? Do you see difficulties, the business being very difficult, things not going how you plan? Is that what you see? Or do you see an unending trail of attrition in your business? People are coming in, going out, and there seems to be no hope in sight, right? Do you see that 1 million naira benchmark as something that you cannot attain? What do you see? Now let me tell you what I see when I look at this business. When I look at this business, I see hope for the hopeless. I see possibilities in impossibilities. I see frowns turned to smiles. When I look at this business, I see dreams manifesting. When I look at this business, I see possibilities of touching lives. I see love developing in families. I see generational wealth being created. I see bliss in homes. When I look at this business, I see the hungry being fed by good people. When I look at this business, I see families hugging and beaming with happiness. What do you see? When I look at this business, I see open doors in impossible places. When I see this business, I see the vastness of possibilities and the power God has given to us to touch lives. So, gentlemen and ladies, what you need to understand is very, very simple. The money is only a byproduct of what you see. If you want to win in this business, you need to refocus your vision and begin to see bigger, begin to see deeper, begin to see spiritually. Because for many of us, we're just looking at what comes to us immediately. And because of that, we don't see deep. And that is why that's the reason why the business remains what it is to you. The money you make in this business is a byproduct of what you see. Second question I'm going to reflect on today. When you look at yourself, who do you see? When you look at yourself as a person running this business, who do you see? Who are you as a person running this business? Now, the mistake is that most people think that they are a body with spirits, right? You cannot be further from, that is absolutely not correct. Actually, what you are is that you are a spirit in a body. That's what you are. As a human being, you're a spirit being, right? And I'll prove that to you. You see, after God made man, after God created man, there was no life in man, right? Until God breathed life into him. The body was there, but the body was doing nothing until the spirit was put into the body. And that is what animated the body. So you need to understand clearly that the spirit animates the body. It is important you understand, because some people say, why are you going metaphysical right now? It is important you understand that you are spirit first. If you don't understand that you are spirit first, then you won't be able to reach your potential as the human being God has created. And the potentials and the capacity and possibilities for you in this business will only continue to remain vague. You will not see it, you will not attain it, right? So I ask that question again. Who do you see when you look at yourself in this business? We are talking about transferring beliefs, right? The creation story tells us who you really are, right? And how powerful you are and the mandates that you are meant to satisfy. When God created the world, God said, let there be birds of the air, let there be fishes in the water, let there be animals on the land. But when God created you, God did not say, let there be. God summoned his divinity. God said, let us make man in our own image and likeness. Let him have dominion over all the world, right? He said, be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth and subdue it. That's the mandate. That's the divine mandate. Be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth and subdue it. God made you to be like him. God made you to be a co-creator. God made you to be powerful. You are an embodiment of power. You are an embodiment of possibilities. You are an embodiment of hope, of goodness, of capacity that God has put in you to dish out to others. And yet, because you face challenges in this business, you reduce yourself to be smaller than you really are. You look at the problems you are facing, and based on those problems, guess what you do? You begin to act small. That is not who you are. God made you to be powerful, right? You see, the devil was able to deceive man, right? By making him believe that he lacked godly attributes. That was what the devil did. Adam's first sin was not disobedience. No. People say that Adam ate the apple and blah, blah, blah. No. The first sin Adam committed was not disobedience. Gentlemen and ladies, the first sin Adam committed was calling God a liar, right? And I will tell you how he did that. When God made man in his own image and likeness. Adam used to walk with God in the garden. So Adam was aware that God made him in his image and likeness. God made him like him. But he felt God lied to him. And that is why he gave ears to the devil, and the devil told him that the apple will make him to be more like God. And because Adam felt God was lying to him, that he made him like him, yet here is this guy telling him the apple will make you more like me, more like God. Adam decided to eat the apple, thereby calling God a liar. Adam was already like God. He never needed the apple to be like God because he was already created to be like God. And the reason I brought this up is because this is still the most effective script used by the devil today. The devil makes you feel that you don't have power and you don't have control. For each time this happens, I want you to remember who you are. Remember who you are. Your nature as a person fabricated by God, fabricated in the image and the likeness of God, is power in itself. You have what it takes to transform your life. You have what it takes to transform your business. You have what it takes to win in this business. What that means is that you have everything to win. The divine mandate of being a conqueror is in you, and you need to realize that. So I want all of you to go to the chat room now, and in the chat room, I want you to type out, I am worthy of success, right? I am worthy of success in 2022. Type it down. I am worthy of success. Type that down in the chat room, right? Then also type down in the chat room, I am fabricated for greatness. You need to know who you are. You are not a nobody. You are not a mistake. You are a divine design, right? You need to type in the chat room, I am fabricated for greatness. Also type there in the chat room, I am unstoppable. Type it out there in the chat room, I am unstoppable. And I want you to round up your typing by typing up, I am a champion, right? I am a champion. When you realize who you are, nothing can stop you, right? When the devil begins to play the ancient game that fell Adam with you, call him out and let him know that you will not fall the second time, right? Adam fell once, you will not fall the second time. You're a divine construct with a mandate to go dominate the world and subdue it. Don't perform less. Don't let anybody make you think you are small. Your mission on earth is not to play small. God does not play small. You should not play small, right? Now, I'm going to run this up by letting you know something. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light and not our darkness that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. It is in all of us, right? Not just in some of us. And as you let your light shine, as we unconsciously give others permission to do the same, as we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically begins to liberate others too. Gentlemen and ladies, what is in front of us in 2022 is an amazing year, right? It is the year God has given to us to take. 2022 is a brand new 12 months waiting to be taken. If you want to sleep, my God, everybody will leave you and move, right? This bike is on high speed. Don't sleep on this moving bike. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us. Dr. Mba, back to you. God bless you all. I wish you guys a profound and amazing 2022. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Wow. I forgot to mention it. You look stunning this morning. You have to call that soup for me. Wow. I hope you are learning so much. I hope you are learning so much. I hope you are learning so much today. And we're building it. Believe that's what we are doing here today. The next person I'm bringing up stage is going to blow your mind. Okay, it's going to blow your mind. It's the first lady that we're presenting today, and an Amazon ambassador par excellence. And ladies and gentlemen, help me make welcome Ambassador Ronke Kushemani as she dishes out what she has prepared for us for this morning. Ambassador Ronke, where are you, ma?
I'm here.
Wow,
Thank you.
You look beautiful this morning.
Thank you very much, my Fadi. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I'm super excited to be here. I hope you can see me. If you can hear me and you can see me, go to the comments and say, I can hear you, I can see you, okay? Quickly, so that I know that we're together. If you can hear me, you can see me. Go to the comments and say, I can hear you and I can see you, so that I'm sure that we are together, okay? Now I'm going to be taking another dimension, okay? I know that the men who have come before me, the great men, they've been talking about, you know, greatness, how far T2 Energy has come and all that. I am coming to take another perspective. And today I am going to talk about enjoyment. Yes, I'm going to talk about enjoyment. I'm sure some of you are like, what are you saying? Yes, because the truth of the matter is that the main reason I joined C21FG was to enjoy myself. The main reason why I registered was that I was tired of where I was and I wanted a change. The main reason why I registered was that I did not want to continue in the direction I was going. I was working hard and salary was not enough. And many of you may know my story, but I'm going to bring another angle to it. Salary was never enough. And I said, what do I do to be successful? I looked for everything. I've never been afraid of working hard. And I found this amazing business. Now, I hear some of you saying, it's only those at the top that make money. That is a lie from the pit of hell. I'm glad that Ambassador Kelechi has handled some things. It's a lie. There are people that joined the business 2 years ago and they're living their best life. 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 1 year ago, and they're living their best life. What took us 6 years? This year, we're going to be 6 years in La Buena Vida. I hope that we'll do a party. We're going to be 6 years. What took us 6 years to accomplish doesn't have to take you 6 years. It can take you 3 years or 2 years if you follow our footsteps. So I'm going to be talking about my topic today. I just have a few minutes, so I just have 9 minutes now. Our topic is, it can be you. If it happened for me, it can happen for you. I'm going to take you a little down memory lane. This was me in 2016, on the day that we had the Own Your Life campaign launch. Those of you who are JJCs, we started by calling ourselves Own Your Life campaign. We recorded success and then we became La Buena Vida. 2016, on that day, I was a 23-year-old young girl. 23-year-old, yes, I'm not 30 yet. 23-year-old young girl, lots of dreams, lots of goals, I was confused. I joined the business. I did not know how far I was going to go. I did not know if I was going to succeed, but I knew that people are doing it, people are succeeding, I'm going to do it. Guess what? My first 1 week in the business, there was no IPO. Some of you here, you come in, we do IPO, we do QSG. When I started, there was no IPO, there was no QSG, there was nothing. Operation, sort yourself out. But I found a way. I was invited like a madman. My first 1 week, nobody registered. Second week, nobody registered. Third week, nobody. 30 days in this business, not one soul registered. Yes, hey, not one soul. And I will see the likes of Ambassador Ifeanyi, Ambassador Kelechi, Ambassador Vincent, and the rest of them. I'll see them in the office, and people are joining their business. I was happy for them, but I was saying, what is wrong with me? Why are people not joining my business? I was very, very sad. But I kept on doing what I needed to do. And on the 31st day, in my business, 1 person registered, and then 2 and 3 and 4, and I'm talking to you today. Imagine if I had quit because nobody joined my first 30 days. Imagine, just imagine, I'll not be here talking to you. Move on to 2017, life began to be better. I started making some money in the business. You can see me there, looking very young. I joined this at age 23. I'm not going to lie to you. Look at me there, Alliance office. I went to go and clear products. I was always in Alliance office. You can see me there looking very skinny. Okay, I had worked hard, and I kept on doing the grind. I started seeing small money, but I kept on putting it back into the business and grinding my business. And guess what? By the following year, 2018, life started making sense. Some of you are here, I understand. You are making money. You are making 500K, 1 million. You are making money, but you are not seeing the money in your body. I understand. Because the money you make as a business owner, listen to me, I'm sure you've not heard it before. The money you make as a business owner, everything should not be eaten by you. Many of it will be plugged back into the business. I'm going to say this again. If somebody earns 1 million as a salary earner, and somebody earns 1 million as a business owner, the money is not the same. Because the salary earner is not paying rent, the salary earner is not putting their money back into the business. They'll eat it all. But we have to put our money back. So even though I started making some money, I wasn't seeing it yet. On the 2018, bam, life started making sense. What happened? We had gone on our first international vacation. Like I said, I joined because I am an enjoyment officer by birth, but poverty made me not to be an enjoyment officer. 2018, went on our first vacation. We had a fantastic time. You can see some of the leaders there. We had the time of our life, and life started making sense. But let me bring it down to the future because I only have a few minutes to go, so I cannot take you to memory lane. Last year, I woke up and I said, 2020, COVID came and stole my joy. So this 2021, I am going to go on 4 international vacations. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I said it. I told you I'll take a different perspective, enjoyment perspective. And people thought I was crazy. Ronke, how can you say you travel to 4 places in this economy, in this? I said, watch me and see. And it started happening. 2021, the first vacation was the Maldives. Okay, and luckily for me, I went to my sweetheart Didi Wala, okay, Amazon ambassador Didi. We went together to the Maldives. We had a fantastic time, vacation, good time, enjoyed ourselves, chilled, you know. And then I said that's number 1 out of 4. Guess what? The next one was Egypt. I've been hearing of Egypt. I said, let me go and see that Egypt that people are talking about. And I went there. And this time I went with one of my leaders, Ambassador Lola. Now, the beauty of this business is that when you are enjoying yourself, you enjoy yourself with your team. That's the beauty of this business. Are you following? So we went to Egypt. We had a fantastic time. We had a good time, you know, enjoyed ourselves. We went to 3 different cities, ate luxury food. We were, oh my God, I can't explain the experience. If you're here and you know you are destined for enjoyment, go to the comments and say, I am destined for enjoyment. Go to the comments and say, we had a fantastic time. We laughed up there. Guess what? I went to Seychelles. I just woke up and said, okay, why don't I take my brother, my mom, and my daughter on vacation? No spouse, just me, my daughter, and my mom, and my brother. I flew my brother from UK. You can imagine, flew him from UK to Seychelles, went to Seychelles myself with my mom and we had a fantastic time. You don't understand. On a Monday morning, I was taking this picture. There's some pictures I cannot show you because I don't want to pepper you people too much. But I want you to understand that if it can happen for me, a 23-year-old girl that was confused, no connection. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anybody. I don't have any special skills. If you bring one big calculation for me, I cannot do it. My teammates know. I don't really know mathematics. But it doesn't matter because this business is no respecter of person. If you come and you follow what we tell you to do, you follow our mentorship, anything you want to achieve, you achieve it. And guess what? Later, my teammates went to Zanzibar. This time I did not follow them. They went to Zanzibar, Zanzibar Island, had a fantastic time. Many of these people have never traveled out of the country before. You see, for me, the biggest benefit is not just chopping life, because I like to chop life, but the fact that while you are chopping life, you have other people in your team that are chopping life with you. If you work in the bank, even if you own a bank, you cannot make your employees chop life. Even if you have a big factory and you're paying people staff, you cannot allow your people to chop life. But in this business, you can chop life and you can allow your downlines to chop life with you. And it is a generation of people chopping life together. I'm sorry, but this is just my perspective, okay? And guess what? I went to Egypt a second time, but this time with many of my teammates, many of them. I said, no, Egypt is too sweet. You guys need to come and see this Egypt. And they came. Another thing I'm going to say, many of them have never traveled out of the country before. Many of them wanted to leave Nigeria for greener pastures, to go and do different things and all that. But they stayed put in the business and they were rewarded. They qualified for the all-expense paid trip. They traveled. None of them paid for their trip. Let me shock you. If you stay in this business and you are consistent and you do what you're supposed to do, the line will get to you. Before you know it, it will be your turn. And those things you're supposed to achieve, you begin to achieve them. Are you following, okay? And then, like I always say, this year, this 2022, we would achieve the things that we said we never would. We will achieve the things that we said we never would. I have 1 minute more, and I'm going to end with this. Last year, December, towards the end of last year, my team, we did a party, okay? We did end of year party, Abuja and all that. And we played a game where I told them everybody should come and say what they will do when they eventually blow, what they will do with them, La Buena Vida money and all that. And everything they were saying, they want to build their own house, they want to help their parents, they want to travel, they want to buy cars. Everything they were saying, I did not know what to say because everything they were saying has already happened to me and happened to lots of people in La Buena Vida. What do I mean by that? It means that any dream you have, any goal you have, anything you want to achieve, as far as money is concerned, this business can do it for you. I love you very much. God bless you. See you at the top. Ambassador Dr. Elijah Amba, kindly take over from here. Thank you.
Wow. That was an Chop Life gang. You say this year is my year of Chop Life. You know, I'll collect the baton from you today, this year. Last year you did 4 different locations. This year, definitely by God's grace. As far as the Lord is on the throne, 4 different locations will be confirmed. Okay, and that's what is possible with the La Buena Vida project, my people, and what's possible, what we do. I'll just share something very briefly before I bring up the next person, very briefly. I remember when I saw this opportunity for the first time, I've always followed rich people. You know, I've followed rich people on their social media handle, on their the lifestyle of rich people. You know, I always go online. Who are the top richest people in the world? who are the top so and so richest people in the world. And I kept doing that. And I see the kind of lifestyle we're living. One of those days, one of my consultants in UNT, they walked into me. I was looking at the senior registrar. Walked into me. I was watching a video of the Burj Al Arab. It was just so beautiful. He said, "Guy, shut that thing down. You're never going there." And I'm like, wow. Okay. I started looking around, looking at all my guys, and saw that this was not possible. And then the frustration came, and I eventually just settled, went to school to study medicine because they told us, go to school, get a degree, and you work for money. One day you're going to become financially free. So the reason why I studied medicine was because I wanted to be very, very comfortable. But one day, as I kept doing this, I saw those that have gone ahead of me, 10, 20 years ahead of me. They could not do much. I saw them struggling. Even today, visit any hospital around you. Go and look at the best cars there. They're not owned by the doctors. And I was frustrated. So when I saw this, wow, the next question was, can it happen for me? This business has been on for 5 years before I even saw it. Can it happen for me? And I believed in the belief of those that have gone ahead of me. I said, if it could happen for these persons, it could happen for me. The very month I signed up, I got connected. I think that month, Ambassador Ronke, of course, she would not know this. She made $1 million. I think that's the month she made her first $1 million in a month. And it circulated everywhere. And as I saw it, I saved it somewhere. I said, one day, I'm going to do this. Then 1 year down the line, 1 year and some months down the line, it started happening to me. So whatever you are hearing, whatever you are seeing here, you see this Chop Life gang, you too will chop life, because once you have seen it, you too can have it. Okay, I'll be bringing up stage the next person. Then after the next person, I'll say something. I'll share something with us briefly before bringing up the next top leader that I'll be sharing. So the next leader that will be coming up stage now is no other than the vision boss himself, the visionary himself, the swag lord of the Century 21 Freedom Group International, ambassador of Bianefo Isibai. Boss, where are you, please? Boss Dave.
Yeah, hello. Good morning, good morning.
Boss, we need to see your face.
All right, I'm trying to have a little challenge, but I'm sorting it out now. Good morning, everybody. I have only 10 minutes to work this, and all right, let us go there. Fantastic. Can you see me?
Yes, you can see, of course. We know you always
Awesome.
represent. You're looking awesome this morning and beautiful this morning.
Gracias, gracias.
Is
All
it
right.
beautiful, awesome, or awesome, or handsome, or great? You're looking everything, boss.
Gracias. All right, good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. This is a powerful year, and I'm timing myself 10 minutes. And some of you might be asking, why should I remain in this business? In all the businesses, on all the opportunities, why this business? I mean, you guys started in 2016. You've been there, so there's nothing for us again. I mean, if you use the law of expiration, that this business have expired now. I mean, you've signed up everybody. Look at you, Ambassador, now. Look at you. You've signed up everybody in your team. Ambassador Victor have signed up everybody in your team. Even Ambassador Ronke. I mean, she has a lot of people on it. So who will be in my team? Ladies and gentlemen, the truth of the matter is this, that the day I attended this presentation, the first day before I started, people made those statements. People made those same statements that AIM Global started in 2012. This is 2016. That all those top ones, top two, they've signed up everybody now. I beg, let me look for another new company. So people started joining, what's the name of this one? Longreach. People started joining. There's another one, Organo Gold, because those ones were relatively new. So they were looking for new things. But when we saw this as a team, I first of all saw it individually, as an individual, but then we took a look at it as a team, because Ambassador Mike saw something different. He more or less got a revelation from God and said to us that God spoke to him that we are on an assignment. And the assignment is not for us to make money. The assignment is for us to raise financially stable leaders who will in turn raise financially stable leaders. And in the contemplation of the moment, it was revealed to him that this business is the vehicle. We did not understand, but we keyed in. I have less than 8 minutes. And in this 8 minutes, I'm going to shock you what drives us into blessings and success in just 8 minutes. Now, stay with me now, because I'm going to share my screen. My goodness. Wherever you think you are in life, it is only a matter of understanding the belief you follow and pursuing it, understanding what backs up your vision.
Just share it for my power meeting.
Hold on a second. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen quickly. All right. Now, the key now is what is belief? What is belief? What do you believe in? I may ask you, what do you believe in? And the next question would be, okay, what is belief? Because if you don't understand one of the things that is bringing us to success, it will be a struggle. Guys, we didn't start in global business in 2012. We started in 2016. So I need you to pause a little bit and ask yourself a question. Why are these guys succeeding? Number one. Number two, can I be part of those who are succeeding? I will show you the secret if you want to be part of those who are succeeding. Because many have come and many have gone. Many started with me, my friends, in 2016, and they are not here today. And out of humility, I'm going to be very humble in saying this, and this is not to degrade anybody because I'm not going to call anybody's name. But 2020, I literally fed those friends that started with me in 2016, and they abandoned the business for, some of them went to another network marketing business. Some of them went back to perdition, to Egypt, continued what they were doing before. Some of them don't have jobs again. I literally fed them during COVID-19, sending 100,000 here, 80,000 here, 120,000 here. One I gave 200,000 to pay me back, till today hasn't paid back. Why did they start this business with me? And they did not finish with me. And yet still, even though they were thinking negatively about the business, I stuck in the business and I still became successful in the business. Why? We're going to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires regardless, whether you accept it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you are in tune or not. It is sacrosanct because we have positioned ourselves to be part of the people that will make it happen. The only thing is, how do you position yourself to be part of those who are making 50,000, a part of the 50,000 people or members or partners who are making $1 million and above every month? How are you going to be part of that? Belief. So what is belief? First of all, by definition, belief is sacrifice and acceptance that something exists or is true, especially one without proof. So you are sacrificing the acceptance. Is a sacrifice of accepting that something exists or is true, especially one without proof. You believe in Jesus. You believe in God. Have you seen him before? Have you seen Jesus before? That's belief. Belief can also be said to be trust, faith, or confidence in someone or something. Someone or something. Something or some business. Trust, faith, and confidence. Trust, faith, and confidence. But especially towards one that there is no proof. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, we started this business, there was no proof. But we believed in the business. I'm going to show you why we believed in the business. Because it was an express, listen, it was an expressed instruction that came to us via the entrepreneur mentor. And it was evident. I mean, I've been friends with him and I know that he's a jolly good fellow though. But when he speaks from a place of inner abundance. So when he mentioned the word that this would deliver us, but not for us to make money, but for us to impact a people and a generation, I say, I believe. Even though there was nothing to say that M Global would deliver in this, OrganoGold had more paparazzi than M Global. Guys, go and check it now. In 2016, there was OrganoGold. Let me say it again. You know Houghton Boggs. If you're in this business and you don't know Houghton Boggs, excuse me, go and do your research properly. You're not doing enough research in the network marketing industry. Houghton Boggs was one of my distant mentors in network marketing. I've seen his work. I had seen everything about him. To me, there was a connection between me and him in the metaverse. Amen? For those of you who know what that is. His story resonated with me. I connected with him. Houghton Boggs is more like a brother to me in my head. And lo and behold, his business was OrganoGold at the time. The paparazzi they had no patu. These guys were brandishing Rolls Royce, Bentleys in their teams as if it was Keke Napep. Am I communicating? And there was that OrganoGold in Nigeria, and people left me in my team, 2016, and left for OrganoGold. Why did I remain? There was no paparazzi in M Global. In fact, in M Global, people were buying Hondas, people were buying Mitsubishi, even in Philippines, you know, little supercars. Belief. We entered this business with the belief that we are going to run with the word. And that word was we're going to be conduits to help to raise a generation of financially stable leaders who will in turn raise another generation of financially stable leaders. And if the instruction said it will happen with M Global, we're good to go. And M Global didn't just start immediately. So that made it a bit tougher. There was no proof without proof. So we sacrificed the acceptance that M Global would deliver what God said it would deliver, even though there was no proof. We trusted, we had faith, and we had confidence. And we entered. So can we flip it? I'm going to flip it. Because for you, some of you started because you saw and you believed. How do you strengthen belief? When there is evidence. When there is evidence. Therefore, if you are here, let me give you some evidence. In case you are thinking of running away, let me give you evidence. Number one, M Global started in 2012. We started in 2016 and we took over. In just 5 years, 95% of the top 20 earners in M Global are from our team, Century 21 Freedom Group family. 95%. Where are the other ones who started in 2012? Where are they? Think about it. We are the first team to have its members launch luxury cars across board. First team in Africa in the history of network marketing. We're not talking about one person, only Ambassador Mike is driving a Mercedes. We have members driving Mercedes, driving BMWs, driving Porsches, driving Maseratis. By this year, next year, you begin to see Lamborghinis, begin to see the Ferraris and the Bentleys and the Rolls Royce. You're going to begin to see that because we are in the habit of calling for things that be not as though they are. Am I communicating? You are in the midst of visionaries and dangerous leaders. So if you are here, be here. Now, listen, it's not, I'm showing you evidence. What strengthens belief is evidence. So I'm showing you. We are the first team to feed 5,000 families in the whole of Nigeria. People that started before us in 2012 have not done so. They've not done so. Please, guys, listen to me. It's not about one person making money. We have a deluge of members who have risen the ranks and making millions, and we can't stop. Or you want evidence to strengthen your belief? I will show you more. We are the first team to start sponsoring downlines for international trips. Other teams who started before us are waiting for M Global to take them on trips. But we said, no. COVID or no COVID, we must use our money. You see, you need to understand this. We don't owe anybody any trip. We don't. And we all make it. Nobody, Century 21 Freedom Group, don't pay us. Don't pay you, don't pay me. If you're in any group, that group doesn't pay you, the company that pays is M Global. Therefore, if M Global doesn't organize any trip, my friend, be patient, wait for them. If any leader has taken you to any trip, sponsored you to any trip, it is his money, it is our money that was supposed to have been eaten. I was supposed to have chopped that money myself. But leaders now drew back and said, no, the essence of our existence is not to be rich. The essence of our existence and blessing is for others, to draw others to a place of riches and abundance, train them, and also in turn make them, mandate them, my goodness, to raise their own leaders who will enter into a place of abundance and riches. Therefore, if that is our mandate, then that money would have eaten. Okay, let us carry it and empower some other people. Let them travel and see what we see. Even though Alliance in Motion have not packaged another trip, let us package for ourselves to empower our people. Are you understanding why we are succeeding on a magnificent level and we are unstoppable? Are you beginning to understand that? So in case you think going to another network marketing or going to other places is the way, there are ways that seem good, but the end is destruction thereof. You need to be moved by vision. Now, as I close, let me not tell you why we're blessed, actually, so that you know whether you're going to be part of the 50,000 people who are going to be, whether you quit this business. Let me also say this. You are not mandated to remain here. If your spirit does not agree with the assignment of the house, with the vision of the house, to raise stable, financially stable leaders who would also in turn raise financially stable leaders, if your vision is not in tandem, is not in connection with that, please leave. You are not mandated. Please, I say this with every iota of importance. Leave today, but don't leave in an acrimonious manner. Talk to your leader. See, my vision doesn't align with what you people are doing. I want to just leave, okay? Just allow me. Let me go to Long Reach. There's even a short reach that is coming out. It is short reach, yes. It is shorter than Long Reach. I want to go there and start from the beginning. Please, your leader will bless you and release you to go. It doesn't have to be fight, okay? But if you are here, let me show you what will take you to being part of those 50,000 members who are making $1 million, even as others are going to other places. I'm not saying that I told you that my mentor was in OrganoGold, all right? So it doesn't mean that this is the only business that would lead you to making money. So if you want to make money, please, you can identify a good network marketing business and go there. But if you want to be impactful, if you want to be a man and a woman of substance who eternity would revert to and show that you, if not for you, this lineage of generation will not have been successful, you're in the right place. But let me show you why we are blessed. John 20:29. Jesus said unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed. Jesus said to him, because you have seen me, you have believed. But blessed are those who have not seen and have believed. Some of you are waiting to see your uplines DTC before you believe. You're waiting to see Ambassador Mike's income, his alert, before you believe. Why do you think they called him Doubting Thomas? Jesus said, no problem. You saw and you believed. It's okay. I might show you me. I might show you my alert and you believe. It's okay. But blessed are those who what? Who have not seen and they believe. This is why we are blessed. When we entered, we started this, we did not see anybody who was driving the kind of cars we're driving today, a Maserati, a Porsche. We didn't see that. We didn't see abundance. We didn't see anybody that has the kind of abundance we're having today, but we believed in the word. And that word was instructional and divine. Because we believed without seeing, the blessings followed us. See, it's not by gra-gra. Guys, listen to me. Because my time is up. If you do plenty gra-gra in this business, you will be boycotted. Boycotted, the word is boycotted. But if you want blessings to follow you in this business, I've shared the vision, I've shared the belief system, and I've shared what strengthens your belief. Because this young man you're looking at here was in abject dejection. Poverty was a secondary statement. My second middle name was poverty, even though I didn't come from a poor background. But when my father died, I began to smell what poverty was. But see, I didn't allow that poverty state to block my mind because I was reading and I understood what vision was. And when I heard and I saw vision, I aligned to it. And because I aligned to it, the principles that cover visions began to work for me. And today I'm a billionaire. Somebody say amen. Come on now, say amen for me now. Is it easy? See, the billionaire status you see today is not for my personal aggrandizement. The billionaire status you see today is to help others become millionaires. Amen? Yes, it is to show you it is possible. That's all. The possibility of the vision. But please, don't wait to see evidence before you believe, so that the blessing will follow you. God bless you, because this year is going to be a blessed year. Over to you, Dr. Mba.
Wow, amazing, 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 amazing. Now, I'm going to do something very quickly for every one of us that is connected to this meeting before I bring up the next rockstar that will be gracing the stage today. I'll be doing something for you. I'm going to tell you what your future holds right now. I'm going to prophesy to you and tell you what you'll be seeing in the next 5 years, okay? If you want me to tell you, tell me in the chat room. Do it very quickly. Tell me in the chat room. I'll be telling you where you will be in the next 5 years. In the next 5 years, you want to know? Yes, 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 yes. You want to know? Good. Look at those that are doing what you are doing, working where you're working. Look out for those that are 5 years older than you. They are already living in your future. That's where you'll be in the next 5 years. Wherever you're working, look out for those that are 10 years older than you. They're already living in your future. That's where you'll be in the next 10 years. No matter how hard you work, that's how you'll be. In the next 20 years, that's how you'll be. Okay? But decide to look inward. Look into this organization. Who are those that are 10 years older than you? Trust me, there's none. In this business, there's none. Highest you'll find, maybe 6 years if you just got started. Yeah, 6 years if you just got started. And 5 years, 4 years, 3 years. older than you, look at the future that you see with them. Is it not beautiful? Is it not amazing? Ladies and gentlemen, there's no better way. There's no better way. We'll have the best way. Before I came in full time, I look at those that were working while I was working. Those are 20 years older than me, 25 years older. Most of them were still writing exams to run to US, run to the UK, run to Canada. After 20, 25 years, no freedom inside. And I looked at those that were just roughly 1 year and 6 months older than me here. They were driving the dream cars I've always dreamt of. And I said, no, you see, this thing I'm saying is going to happen to me. And today, it is happening for me. So if you believe, it will also happen for you. Okay, you don't even need faith anymore. Faith is the evidence of substance of things, so for evidence of things not yet seen. You have seen it already. You just need to believe that you too can enjoy this good life. I'll be bringing up stage one of my very, very good mentors, the mastermind of the team 730, Ambassador Vincent was. Where is he, sir? Ambassador, you ready with us for us, sir?
Yes, I am here. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me? I want you guys to see my face very well. Can you hear me? Okay. It's my pleasure to be here this morning with each and every one of you. Happy New Year to everyone. I'll be sharing my screen right away so that I can share with you some things that will help you take over 2022 and beyond. Okay. I want to be sure you can see my screen as well. And this is going to be very short, in about 10 minutes. And I target it's better. What we do is actually better. It's not, there are many ways people make money, right? And there are many options that have always been there. So many alternatives that we can explore, so many things that some people are already exploring, right? But the reality is this: when you look at these options, call it your paid employment. You know, some people would say, paid employment, if you have a very good job, or you have that job where neurosurgeon, or you're an aeronautical engineer and all that. The question is this: do you have such a job? No, you don't. Majority of us don't, only a few. And those few, yes, they make a lot of money, but you remember, it's the same fish in the same kettle, because they must keep working for the money to keep coming. Am I with me? Yeah, they make a lot of money, a lot of money. But look at this also. Other alternatives we have are people who are in private practice doing their thing, doing it and doing it very well. But you realize, you agree with me also that these individuals must always be present. And then those who want to venture into big businesses, my brother, my sister, don't be the money you find where you go use enter big business. You don't get them. So you see that for a lot of people, big businesses are only mirages. It's like the closer you are thinking at achieving it, the farther it seems to be to us. And let's look at something, because I got this understanding some few days ago, and it changed a lot of things for me and business. I came across the understanding of what happens with most contractors in Nigeria. Now, most contractors, this was a contractor sharing an experience with me. And he said that when you have some jobs coming in, call it contracts and all that, that most often the markup there is that you make 40% income, that 40% markup on the contract sum. So that when you are done with your job with 60%, you have 40%, right? But look at this. Say you get a job of 100 million naira. What it means is that your supposed gain should be about 40 million. Now, the first question is this: I don't know how many bids you've submitted and how many 100 million contracts you have gotten already. I don't know, because before I joined this business, I submitted. We don't even know what happens. We only succeed at paying the bid money. But let's say you are that lucky person, because I was really thrilled finding this to be very true. 40 million is what I'm going to make from this job of 100, Abi. But let's go further. With the way these contractors get these jobs, most of them, I learned, have to pay 25% of the contract sum before the job is even given to them. You didn't get this? Before they put your name, say, now you go do them. Like 25% go for whatever, you know what I mean? 25%. Now that means about 25 million is gone up front. upfront, gone, and leaving us with a balance of how much? 15 million supposed profits. Ladies and gentlemen, you must pay tax now, which takes 13% of the contract sum. So when you remove that, what is left for you is what? How much? 2 million naira. And you carried the burden of a contract of 100 million. And guess what? You see a lot of jobs that can never be delivered. I asked the person telling me this. What kept on going in my mind, like, what conscience person go use deliver job of 100 million where he has already spent all majority of the money in settling this, settling that, settling that. That's why a lot of projects will not go so well. And this is the lot they have to go through to make some small amount. He said, if you are lucky and they put it in your name and the person lies and all, maybe at the end, you make about 10%. I'm like, what? And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. In C21FG, what happens? One on the left, how much? Is somebody listening to me? One on the left is how much? Do you sort anybody to grab one on the left? Do you sort anybody to have one on the right? Do you sort anybody to have one on the left, one on the right, the one in the center? What of the Unilevel, Step and UPP? Do you do that? Everything is profit. Apart from the tax removed, which is standard for every income. Every single thing. What of the vacations and the luxury cars? See, I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this business is one of the lasting hopes in a dwindling economy. Because look at it, without being connected to anyone, without knowing who makes calls, whatever shots, ladies and gentlemen, we are not talking about the person you become in the process, the individual that it empowers you to become, and most importantly, the opportunity it gives you to empower your world. I want to ask you a question very quickly. How was your 2021 Christmas like, just last Christmas? Was it what you anticipated in January? Was it what you hoped for? I came across this and I want to share it with us. And after that, I'm going to say a word or two and close my talk with you. Let's watch this. This is 50 Cent. We know him, right? You can see my screen. Let's listen to what he said.
How were your holidays? Happy New Year. And you got no presents?
I got me presents.
Like, so you took care of you?
Yeah, yeah.
What did you, if it's okay, I gotta ask what you got you.
I went car shopping like at the last minute.
Oh, really? What did you?
I got the new Ferrari 488.
I don't even know that there was a new Ferrari.
Yeah. And I got the Lamborghini Aventador.
So you got a Ferrari and a Lamborghini. You know you can't race yourself, right?
I know.
And what else?
And the what's the name? The Rolls Royce.
So just 3 cars, huh? That's all you got yourself for Christmas?
I got the Dawn, the convertible Rolls Royce.
You got 2 Rolls Royces?
It just looked so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most interesting part of this video for me was this. The cars just looked good and he got them. I tell you, if you are part of C21FG, running this business, and you can stay steadfast to your belief that these things can happen for you, mark my word, before the end of 2022, going into 2023, before the deadline for us creating minimum of 50,000 multimillionaires, this will be your story. I saw these children and I paid their school fees because I felt like doing it. I saw this car, I felt like buying it and I got it. I decided, I felt like buying an airplane and I did it. And that's what it's going to be for you, because I tell you, in 2022,
how were your holidays?
In 2022, the decisions you're going to make right now in this meeting will form what your 2022 end of year Christmas will be like. Is it going to be amazing? Is it going to be outstanding? Or is going to be the best ever? I'm using Christmas to mark the end of the year, like to give a marking on the end of the year. By the end of 2022, ladies and gentlemen, what will be your story? Would you say, this is my best end of year ever? Is that what you're going to say for yourself? If that is what you're going to say for yourself, I tell you, it starts now. It starts now by you having that belief within yourself that I have what it takes to make this happen, and I'm going to make it happen. I want to start living a life determined by the choices I make, not a life no longer determined by the income I make. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with this. We are going to meet a lot of people as we go into the year. So many people who are ready to deal with our business, who are ready to run and write a new narrative. We show them the path. But when you come across ignorant people telling you otherwise about what the business will do, these are my 2 pieces of advice to you. Number 1, if these people asked you nicely, trying to know more, trying to be empowered more about what our opportunity can help them do, what do you do for them? Educate them. Draw them close and show them how far we have gone and where even bigger we are going to. But listen to this. If any of them comes to you arrogantly, like, what is this crap you're doing? This scam, what is that thing you're doing? My brother, my sister, because you believe in the power of what you're doing, because you believe in the power of who you are going to become, the person you are going to become, working this business, arriving and achieving the vision, my advice to you will be, call them calmly by the side. Don't even let somebody hear it so well. Just call them closely and tell them this. If the name of this person is John, tell him, John, I understand you feel what I'll do is a scam, but I will advise you never to say this in public because it looks very stupid. Thank you very much and see you at the top. Thank you, everyone.
Wow. Wow. That was quite a dose, a full dose, especially the story from 50 Cent. Wow. Shopped a Ferrari, latest Ferrari, shopped the Lamborghini Aventador, shopped 2 Rolls Royce for Christmas. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, our business can give you that. As a matter of fact, this business have raised the highest number of millionaires in the whole of history. The highest number of millionaires is responsible for raising the highest number of millionaires in the world as we speak. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our best year yet, and get ready for the next speaker I'll be bringing up shortly. But very quickly, let's appreciate the Great Achievers Mentor, Ambassador Vinny Wonsu, for delivering those stuff and those strategies to us. And now, very quickly, leaders, before I bring up stage the entrepreneur mentor himself, I hope you guys can see me. You can see me. Yes, you can see me. Okay. The long-awaited time is here, the time to hear from the entrepreneur mentor himself. Now, we have over 30,000 persons already connected to the Facebook group, so people are finding it hard to join. Leaders, at this moment, I will encourage you to open up your Zoom links and stream this meeting immediately. Start streaming it immediately, because we're about to bring up the entrepreneur mentor himself that will be showing us the roadmap for 2022. Are you ready? Are you ready to receive the roadmap for 2022? My belief became so strong the first time I entered a Mercedes-Benz ML350. And that Mercedes-Benz was the Mercedes-Benz of the entrepreneur mentor, black ML350. I drove it around, came back to Sharon Plaza and parked it. It was like paper, it was like foam. As soon as I entered back to my car, it was as if I was suffering, struggling with my Honda. And I asked him, I said, boss, can I get the same car? He said, yes, you can get the same car. And I put my effort and start with the mentorship and all that. And within 1 year, I was able to get exactly the same car. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you have seen, whatever you have heard today is possible. With a standing ovation, everybody. Turn on your video with a standing ovation, everybody, wherever you are. Let's make welcome the man that God has used to bring this vision to fruition as he gives us the roadmap for 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the entrepreneur mentor himself. I present to you the visionary of the C2FG, the visionary president, the founder of the Amazon project, the founder of the Own Your Life campaign project, the founder of the La Buena Vida project, the mastermind behind the Feed the Family project, the entrepreneur mentor himself. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ambassador Dr. Michael Okoli. Welcome, boss. Welcome, boss. Welcome, boss.
very much. Just confirm if you can see me, confirm if you can hear me.
We can see you, we can hear you. You're looking good. Ah, boss, this is your suit. I might have to say hi to your whoever is doing your dry cleaning.
All right. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. For most of us, I brought out a press release on New Year Day. Somebody was able to transcribe it. So after this meeting, I'm going to send out the transcribed version for people to read. And I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. It's with a deep sense of gratitude that we welcome this new year, 2022. I also want to say this, a lot of people started 2021, but are not here to see 2022. A lot of people started 2021 healthy, but they are battling for life as they enter 2022. Just a few days after Christmas, I had the news. One of my very close friends could not make it to 2022. And at first I was sad, but instead of being sad, I began to be grateful to God for keeping me alive and for keeping all of us alive. I want to teach you something. We need to learn the art of gratitude. We need to learn the art of being grateful to God for the gift of life, for the gift of health. There's so many people, they can't eat, they can't run, they can't do the basic things, the common things you think is common. They can't. They can't. There's some people, they cannot eat sugar, they cannot eat salt, they cannot eat protein, they cannot eat carbohydrates, they can't eat anything. Doctors told them, don't eat sugar, don't eat salt, don't drink hot water, don't drink cold water. So what am I doing? But you can eat anything as you choose. You can walk around anywhere. You're breathing. Some people need oxygen mask to breathe. You're breathing. You sleep and you wake up. You're normal. Please, let's not take these things for granted. Let's appreciate God for the gift of life. Let's also appreciate God for 2021. The first speaker that spoke today, Ambassador Dr. Victor Abalson, he talked about the accomplishment of last year. Please, if you can hear me, confirm you can hear me. If you can hear me, confirm you can hear me.
We can hear you, boss.
He talked about the accomplishments of the team for last year. He talked about the accomplishments, the several accomplishments that were accomplished. I want us to take this time and thank God for 2021. For the fact that you are alive and you're listening to this broadcast is more than enough to thank God. For the fact you have an opportunity like this business is more than enough to thank God. I want us for the next few seconds, go to the chat box and say, thank God for your life. Thank God for this opportunity. Thank God for the business. You may not have hit your target, but you're not where you used to be. I want us to appreciate God for the year 2021. Because if we don't appreciate God for 2021, a lot of us are already asking, do this for 2022, but the ones that God did for you in 2021, have you appreciated Him? A lot of us traveled far and wide, and you're back in one piece. A lot of us entered into so many dangerous places, and we're back in one piece. No news, no negative news, no tragedy. Your family, your loved ones, no tragedy. Even if I've lost anybody, the people who have not lost are more than the people that are gone. The good things outweigh the bad. In fact, it shows a roadmap for 2022. We need to be grateful to God and appreciate God for 2021. We thank God for making it safe, making us come into 2022 safely. And I want you to have a heart of gratitude as we enter into 2022. Are you ready for 2022? Are you ready for 2022? All right. If you're ready, go to the chat box and say, I'm ready for 2022. I am ready for 2022. Go there and say, I am ready for 2022. I am ready for 2022. I am ready for 2022. Okay, like I will always say, we have close to 30,000, over 30,000 people on this, but Facebook is not allowing more than 2,005. I mean, the challenges are plenty. We cannot approve a lot of people because it's a private group. You need to approve a lot of people. So there are thousands of people that can't log in. Already on the family group, we're over close to 30,000. And lots of people cannot log in. So leaders are advised to stream it via Zoom. And I'm sure very soon we're going to have a meeting where we're going to have the full-blown of C2NFG. We're going to have the thousands of people live, joining us live, like all other ones. We're going to do that. But for now, please get your teammates to join via your Zoom link. Now, for 2022, if you want to be, I'm going to give you the roadmap in the next 10 minutes. If you want to be successful in the year 2022, all you need to do, how many of us want to be successful in the year 2022? Go to the chat box. I want to be successful in the year 2022. I want to be successful. Say it on the, I want to be successful. 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 If you want to be successful in the year 2022, all you need to do is one thing. All you need to do is to switch lanes. That's all. In 2022, all you need to do to be successful is not to work harder. No. Working hard is good, necessary. But switch lanes. Get to the right lane. Leave the wrong lane and get to the right lane. Working hard on the wrong lane won't help you in 2022. Working hard in the wrong lane. If you're going to Lokoja and you're on the road to Lafia, no matter how fast you run, you're on the wrong lane. There are two lanes in life. I'm going to show you. There are two lanes in life. There are two lanes in life. The first lane is there are two kinds of people in life, and those represent the two different lanes. The people or the lane of the people that are causing problems, and the other lane is the lane of the people that are solving the problems. That is how life is. A group of people are causing problems. A group of people are solving the problems created by the people that are causing problems. That's all. In 2022, you must switch lanes from the wrong lane to the right lane. The wrong lane are the people that are complaining about problems. There are a group of people complaining about problems. Oh, this is this. Oh, this is this. Oh, the country is bad. The other lane are the people that are fixing the problems. You may not have been the one causing the problems. The first group of people are the one causing the problems. You may not be the one causing the problems, but you're the one complaining about the problems. You're still on the wrong lane. The right lane are the people fixing problems. The people that are fixing problems, they don't complain. They are busy. If you see somebody trying to defuse a bomb, he's not talking. Hey, people are shouting, oh, there's a bomb. No, they are there trying to defuse the bomb, trying to connect the wires. The people that are fixing the problems, they don't have time to complain. The time is in fixing the problems. You need to shift from, even if you're not causing the problems, you need to shift from the lane in this 2022. Shift from the lane of people complaining to people that fix the problem. Come out from the lane of people that blame and accuse people to the people that take responsibility. They will never switch lane. You must switch lane. Write it down. I'm switching lane. From the people complaining to the people
taking responsibility. If you want to be successful in life, you must look for problems and solve them. Look for problems and solve them. Look for problems and solve problems. People pay money in exchange for solution finders. Big problems lead to big money. Small problems lead to small money. So I'm going to tell you, the greatest problem we're facing in our country today, and that's the problem we're going to solve collectively in 2022. The biggest problem we're facing is that we'll have more people on the wrong lane than people on the right lane. We have more people that are causing problems than people that are fixing problems. We have more people complaining than people that are actually fixing. We have more people blaming people, accusing people, than people taking responsibility. The biggest problem is that we'll have more people causing the problems than the people solving the problem. Who are the people solving the problem? They are called leaders. Our greatest challenge in this world, not just in the country, is the scarcity of true leaders. A scarcity of true leaders. Leaders are the people that take responsibility. Leaders are the people that own the business. Leaders are people that are not looking for who to blame. There's a scarcity of true leaders. I recently traveled to Dubai, and what I saw shocked me. I saw a country that was a desert. And a group of people came together and said, this country is a desert. Let us make it one of the most beautiful countries in the world. They turned deserts. They created man-made islands. They dredged waters. Tears was coming out from my eyes when I was reading about them. Today, the whole world is going to Dubai. This was once a desert. But there were people that were not complaining. They had leaders that were ready to solve the problem. When the oil money came, they said in the future of the world is not going to be oil. The future of the world is going to be tourism. And they created a heaven on earth. The greatest problem is scarcity of true leaders. Scarcity of true leaders. It's not scarcity of money. We don't lack money in this country. We don't lack oil. We don't lack resources. We don't. In Dubai, there are just 3 million people. And they've turned the world to a heaven. Everything is working because they have true leaders. The problem we have is a scarcity of true leaders. The problem we have is the shortage of true leaders, is the absence of true leaders, true leadership. I'm going to share with you 4 things that make true leadership. Because this year, our mandate is to build leaders. 2022 is the year of building leaders. Leadership that will last. You see some people, you see your business, all of a sudden, it goes up, it comes down. It's because they are absent of leaders. We're not here to build matches. Match one on the right, one on the left. Dr. Baptiste, hope you're recording, in the name of God, hope you're recording this video. We're not here to build one on the left, one on the right. We're not here to build matches. The problem that your business goes up, you make 1 million today, you make 1,000 tomorrow, you make 10 million tomorrow, is because you don't have leaders in your team. What you have is matches or children. Children. C2NFG is blessed with leaders. Some of them spoke today. I don't encourage these people. They are leaders on their own. That's why we're standing. Leaders. True leaders that stand the test of time. Nothing shakes them. Nothing moves them. A true leader is not moved by challenges. They move challenges. True leadership. God has blessed me with true leaders in C2NFG, the masterminds, the G leaders. True leaders, children are the ones, mommy, daddy, give me food. Every time it's not lights here. Yeah. Leaders fix the problems. I'm going to share with you 4 characteristics of good leaders. Because in 2022, we're going to build lasting leadership. That's what we're going to do this year. Turn men to leaders. I didn't say build men. Turn men to leaders. The vision is to create financial freedom, help people get financial, create leaders that will help people get financial freedom. That's the vision. Turn men to leaders. What are the 4 characteristics? Number 1, first of all, you have to be a leader before you can build leaders. I did not say raise leaders. Very careful. I didn't say raise leaders. I said build leaders. Leaders are not raised. They're built. You build leaders. You can raise millionaires. You can create millionaires. But you build leaders. And leaders are the people that stand the test of time. Leaders are the people that will run the business, that won't go anywhere. Leaders are the people that will not go here or go there. 22 years from now, my leaders are still standing because they are leaders. The first characteristic of a leader is the ability to take responsibilities. Are you somebody that runs away from responsibility? There's a job. Oh, you're dodging. Oh, no, please. I'm not the leader. Look at this person. No. Leaders this year, 2022, you're going to learn to you're going to take responsibilities. You're going to build people that are taking responsibilities. If there's a job out there, please, I want to go and do it. Take responsibilities. Taking responsibility. People that take responsibility, they don't blame anybody. They don't complain. Imagine a child complaining, mommy, there is no food. And you, the father or the mother, is saying, how can the father and the mother be complaining there is no food? You're the one that should go and provide the food. Leaders take responsibility. They're not pointing accusing people. My upline did not do this for me. The leadership of C2NFG. People should be trying at times now. Sometimes people should be trying, Kwano. Look at what you're facing here. Look at no, you take responsibility. What can I do to help? First of all, I apologize for starting a bit late. We have some system glitches. Some people are taking responsibility. What can I do, boss? What can I do to help? What can I do to help? Some people are calling me. What can I do to help? This is leadership. They're not complaining. Oh, 8 o'clock, we have not started. This is 8:01, we have not started. Start now. People are leaving. No, that's not leadership. Leadership is, so what can I do to help? Is there anything what's happening? Can I bring my mother? This is responsibility. Leaders do not complain. They take responsibility because if it has to be, it is up to them. They're not looking anywhere. No, who is coming to do it for me? Nobody is coming to save. You're the one that should save the people. We're building leaders that will take responsibilities. People that take responsibilities, they don't cause the problem, they solve the problem. They're not the one that caused the problem, but they're the ones who solve it. One of my mentors said, we're not the one that brought it upon us, but we're here to fix it. You must be ready to take responsibility 2022 and fix the problems. Year 2022, building leaders. Building leaders. Building leaders. Leaders don't complain. They take responsibility. The second characteristic is Leaders are patient, very patient. A leader is very patient with people. You see, when things are not going right, it's not time to murmur and complain. It's time to be patient and find the problem. And find solution to the problem. We're building people that are going to be very patient. Patient with your downlines. Please don't be patient with disloyal people. Let me say it now. Being patient does not mean if you see someone that is disloyal, you're patient with them. Being patient with the disloyal person is scattering your business. If you see a disloyal person, please do not be patient with them. Chase them out of the garden immediately. Because disloyalty kills faster than anything. But outside disloyalty, please be patient with people. People are struggling, people are trying to learn. Please be patient with people. Ones that are not disloyal. God was not patient with Adam. Once he was disloyal, he threw him out of the garden immediately. Once the devil was disloyal, he threw him out of heaven immediately. But please, you need to be patient between when somebody is struggling and when somebody is being disloyal. But please be patient with people. Learn to be patient with people. Learn to be, now, when you're patient, leaders are people that don't murmur, they don't complain. This year, we're raising people that will not murmur, they will not complain. They will take responsibility. Patience. The third thing is resilience. Leaders are resilient. The year 2022, you see, the reason that people succeed is not because they're hardworking, it's because they are resilient. Resilience means persistence in spite of challenges. That's resilience. You refuse to quit. You refuse to quit. We're building people that will not easily quit. They're not running. I love what Ambassador Nifo said. I loved it. I loved it. Nobody is mandated to stay in C21FG. I beg you. Nobody. Nobody. We're people ruled by vision, not by money. It's when somebody that is being pursued with money, when he faces obstacle, let me go look for one that is paying better. This one is not paying. For the past 3 months, I've not made a dime. No, we're people ruled by vision, not money. Dubai was built by men of vision. There are countries that had more money than them, but they're not near where they are. Skyscrapers are like a canapé because there were men of vision. And that's the fourth thing I'm going to talk about. The first one is taking responsibility. The second one is having a lot of patience. The third one is resilience. The fourth one is unwavering commitment to the vision. These are leaders that will stand the test of time. Not leaders that will come and they feel I'm even in your team. You should be happy. You should be happy you have somebody like me in your team. What? No. You're telling your leader, you should be happy that you have an ego like me. I'm the one pushing your business. That's the play out there. We're building leaders that are committed to it. We're not here to make money. We're here to build a vision. Let me say it again. We're not here to make money. We're here to build a vision. What's the vision? To raise a financially free people who will help raise other financially free people. Or better put, to raise financially free leaders who will help raise other financially free leaders. Leaders are not raised, they're built. So to build a financially free people who will help build other financially free leaders. The mission 2024 is to raise 50,000 multi-millionaires in the connected economy. They may not be leaders, but they are people. That's the vision. Now, we're building leaders. You can raise millionaires, but we're building leaders. Leaders are built. This year, we're going to build leaders that are going to be committed, unwavering commitment to the vision. Please, Elijah, Dr. Elijah Mba, please can you put the vision on the screen? The vision of 2021, City One FG. The vision of City One FG. To raise a financially free people who will help raise other financially free people. This is a vision the leaders must be committed to. You raise the people, but you build leaders. So we're going to build leaders that are going to help raise these financially free people, who in turn become leaders and raise other financially free people. That is the vision of C21 MG. We're not here to make money. We're here to build people who in turn build people. The vision 2024 is to raise 50,000 multimillionaires in the connected economy. We're a bit far from that number. Then we're creating a family of millionaires who will use their money collectively to affect the world, just like we're collectively feeding 1 million families. This is the vision of C21 FG. If it doesn't align with your vision, that's what it is. This is the vision of C21 FG. This is our collective vision. We're only using network marketing as a tool to get us there. We're not just doing network marketing. We're building a financially free people. Network marketing, our partner AIM Global, is a tool because, as far as I'm concerned, they're the best. Even if they're not the best, we've decided to stick with them because it's not about which company is the best. It's about the vision that is running the company. As far as I'm concerned, they are the best. No company can pay the way AIM Global pays. No company pays every day, daily. No company does that. There are challenges, but they are the best. And we're sticking with them. We're sticking with them. We're sticking with AIM Global and AIM Global alone. We're sticking with them. I want you to know that the leaders that we're going to build are leaders that have an unwavering commitment to the vision, which is to raise financially free people. It's not leaders that are looking for money. It's not matchers. No. Let me match this one. Let me put this on. No. It's leaders that are committed to the vision. We're going to be built. You see, by the time you build, now when the blueprint will come out during our leadership summit, I'm going to unveil building leadership. I'm going to break it down. When you build leaders this year, is the problem if you check your team, I have 100 people. After during the Christmas period, you see people coming down. It's because they are not leaders. You're building people. You're not building leaders. You're building children. Leaders stand the test of time. Leaders weather the storm. Leaders are resilient. They are persistent. Leaders are not shaking or moved left and right. Leaders don't jump from one company to another. Leaders commit themselves to a vision. We're going to build leaders this year so you can rest. If you don't build leaders, you will not rest. I'm resting, quote unquote, because I've built leaders. This year, it's a fresh start to building leaders. Don't have teammates. Have leaders. Build them to become leaders. Build them to be able to stand and have your back. Leaders will always have your back. Leaders will never attack the vision. They will never say something negative behind you. They will stand. When they see someone attacking the vision, they will defend it. They will not keep quiet. They will defend it. They will defend it. Building leaders. Year 2022, building leaders. Leaders are people that will say, see this vision, come then. Let me tell you something. We're not here to make money. If you're here to make money, you're in the wrong boat. We're here because we're committing to a vision. You will definitely make money when you're solving people's problems. You don't have a choice but to make money. The people that solve the problems in the world, they're the richest people in the world. I'm talking with you using a phone, using Zoom, because somebody using Facebook, because somebody saw a problem and solved it. Those guys are the richest people in the world. So there's no way you can be solving problem and be broke. It's not possible. You cannot be giving people water and be thirsty. It is not possible. The goal is not to make money. The goal is to solve problems. One of the greatest problems on earth today is lack of leadership, lack of true leaders. And in 2022, the whole of Citron Energy, it is our year of building leaders. Let me tell you something. When you build a leader in the home, it saves a community. One leader in the home saves a community. One leader in the church, one leader in the mosque saves the church, saves the mosque. One leader in the village saves the village. But let me tell you, the hallmark of true leadership is sacrifice. The hallmark of true leadership is sacrifice. Leaders don't think about themselves. They think about the generation. They don't think about what they can do. They think about the future generation. Dubai is where it is because their leaders thought about the future. They're not thinking about themselves. What will I eat? What will I eat? No, they're thinking about a generation. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the year 2022, we're here to build leaders. Leadership building is the hardest thing to do. That's why I say build. When you're building, you have to roll up your sleeves, go to the trenches, and build leaders. If your business is nosediving, it's because the people you have there are not leaders. You don't need to leaders don't need to be encouraged though. If you're always encouraging your people, they are not leaders though. Oh God. Leaders are self-motivated because if anybody is to fix the problem, leaders are not looking for somebody come and encourage me. I'm down. I'm looking for inspiration. I'm looking for encouragement. Those are not leaders. Leaders are the ones that go out to give the encouragement. Who is encouraging me? Who is encouraging the masterminds? No. In this year, you see, you're going to build leaders. That is, if all you do in this year is to build 5 leaders, you have done well. If all you do is to build 3 leaders, 4 leaders, leave every other person to just be adding for the number. Build leaders. For you to be a lead, build a leader, you have to first of all become a leader. If you're listening to me, you're not a leader. I'm going to go through the 4 things again. Be ready to take responsibility. Don't complain. Be patient. Don't murmur. Don't blame. Don't accuse. Switch lane to become a leader. Switch lane from the people causing the problems, the people fixing the problem. Become resilient. Become resilient. Resilient means you don't bow, you don't bend, you don't break. Let me shock you. Every great thing you see standing today stood because they were resilient. They were attacked, but they stood. Don't bend, don't bow, don't break. Become persistent. Become resilient. Don't quit easily. Some people have quit. No, not to know, blah, 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 and you quit. You're not a leader. Leaders don't quit because quitters don't win. Every time they're calling, you call for a meeting. Where are you now? Where are you now? No, leaders are the ones calling for the meeting. Leaders are the ones always in the meeting. Be a leader so you can save your leader the headache of trying to build this. You can go and build other people. Be a leader. Then finally, unwavering commitment to the vision. The vision of Citron Energy is to help other people become financially free. That's what we're here for. Help other people become financially free. Raise 50,000 multi-millionaires. Then use our money collectively to feed the world. Be positive. That's what we're doing. This is a revolution. It's not just network marketing. It's not get one, get two. We're not building matches. Let me get one. Then someone pay me. So because when you're looking for money, when you all of a sudden you're not making money for a while, you begin to look for, okay, why am I going to make money? But when you're committed to a vision, and the vision is for an appointed time, it will definitely speak for you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 2022, our year of building leaders. Building leaders is a tough task, but that's what we're going to do today, this year. Don't build teammates, build leaders. I'm working with my leaders. Citron Energy is standing because when I came, I built amazing leaders. They are going around to build leaders. Build leaders. It's not going to be a walk in the park. but it's going to be worth it. I'm going to promise you. Building leaders is very, very difficult because human beings are human beings. They will backstab you, they will bite you. Jesus had 12 apostles. One of them inside the 12 betrayed him. One inside the 12, not a Pharisee, not a Sadducee. One out of the whole world. He chose 12 leaders, 12 apostles. One from the 12 betrayed him. That's human beings for you. But guess what? It's worth it at the end of the day. It's worth it at the end of the day. Go to the trenches and build leaders in 2022. Forget about the money. Build leaders. These are people that will not complain. These are the people that are solving the problems. They're not blaming anyone. They're not murmuring. They have a positive attitude. They're going to stick in your business. They won't run away. They won't do anything shady. They won't steal. They will stick in your business. You will count on them. These are people that are counted on. Go to the chat box and say, I can be counted upon. I'm going to be a leader. I'm going to be a leader. Go to the chat box. I'm going to be a leader. I'm going to be a leader. I'm going to be among the leaders I'll be counted upon. Not the people that your leader will be begging. Attend some meeting. Do this, do this. I'm going to be a leader that will be counted upon. Tentatively, on the 20th and 21st of this month, we're going to be having our leadership summit, the whole of C21FG leadership summit. We're expecting 6,000 people in that leadership summit. It's got 6,000 people in that leadership summit. The place can take 6,000 people. And it is tagged Grass to Grace. Grass to Grace. The ticket will be out very soon. The ticket will be limited because we're over 20,000. We're over 50,000 people. If we're going to put all of us together, we're about 50,000. But we're going to be only looking for leaders. If you want to be a leader, because I'm in that meeting, I'm going to be unveiling the blueprint. I call it the final blueprint. I'm going to be unveiling the blueprint on how to build leaders and how to become successful in the connected economy. So the two things. Other masterminds and G leaders will be talking as well. You will never recover from that event. 20th to 21st. Clear your schedule. Tickets are going to be limited because we're looking for leaders. If we open it up, 6,000 is not enough. We're going to bring in leaders. It's going to be a life-changing event. 2022, our year of building leaders. Leaders that will stand the test of time. Leaders that will last. Quality leaders. So that in 2023, we're starting afresh. You can't start afresh next year. Most people are starting afresh. You check your team, only 2 people, only 1 person. Why? Because they're not building leaders. And also, this year, I'm going to be more committed to mentorship. And all the masterminds and G leaders, we're going to be more committed to mentorship. The whole thing is going to be unveiled during the leadership summit. I'm going to be mentoring people across board. I'm going to be mentoring people across board because we are building leaders. That's what I'm launching what I call a mindset clinic. Because one of the things about leadership is your mindset. Your mindset has to be changed. Everything will be launched during the summit so that you can become a leader and build leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the masterminds and G leaders of C21FG, I welcome everybody to year 2022, a year of building leaders, a year of building lasting leaders, quality leaders, leaders that will not backbite you, leaders that will not stab you at the back, leaders that will stand the test of time, leaders that will be resilient, leaders that will have your back, leaders that will be there, come rain, come shine, leaders that are committed to the vision, leaders that are ready to take responsibility, leaders that are patient, leaders that do not complain or murmur, leaders that are resilient, leaders that are committed to the vision of C21FG. If there's nothing you learned today, we'll move by vision. Thank you very much. And I hand over the meeting to Ambassador Ifeanyi to close. Welcome to 2022, a year of building leaders. Together, we will build quality leaders. I love you guys. Dr. Michael Okoli, the President, C1 FG, the Entrepreneur Mentor. I hand over the meeting to Ambassador Ifeanyi Ozani to close.
Wow, so amazing. Thank you so much, Ambassador, our own President, Dr. Michael Okoli. And I would like to use the opportunity to appreciate all the masterminds, the strategic leaders that have spoken to us. It's been an amazing time here this morning. Thank you so much, Dr. Mike. Thank you so much for breaking this down in a few minutes. Imagine, this is power-packed. So I'm going to just quickly recap what he said so that we then close. Leadership is important. There are 4 characteristics of a leader. Number 1, the ability to take responsibility. You have to decide that you have to take responsibility, okay? In 2022, he said we are building leaders, not drifters, people you can count on, people that are dependable, people that are reliable, people that can be depended upon, people that can take things and make it happen. Number 2, leaders are persistent. Rather, leaders are patient. Leaders are patient with their people. They're patient with the system. They're patient with people who need a little time to move from where they are to where they need to be. But we can't be patient with those that are disloyal. Disloyalty will be kicked out, squashed, crushed, because it's like leaving the stake in your house. That's a disloyal person. Number 3, leaders have unwavering commitment to the vision. Everything we do is about the vision. It's not about making money. It's not about showing off cars. It's not about houses. All these things will come as a result of us doing what we need to do. It's about the vision. Always has been about the vision. And finally, leaders are resilient. They are resilient, meaning that no matter what happens, they made up their mind, and this is where we are. And that's why you see that most of the leaders, nearly all the leaders, they are full-timers, meaning that this is the only thing we do. This is where everything comes from. Meaning, if anything happens here, you need to get yourself to that point where this is it. It's either this or nothing else. So when your ship has been burnt, the captain is killed, everything is scattered, and you are facing an enemy. So it's either you win that war or you die in the battlefront, because there's no going back. So these are the 4 key characteristics of your leader. All right. So thank you so much, Ambassador Mike. All I have to say here is, before I say the final prayers and then we go, is that there are 2 things: choices and conditions. You see, leaders will always go for choices. What do I mean by choices? Choices are consequences. The leader knows that if I don't do something, there are consequences for that. If I don't raise leaders, next year, I won't have anybody. I will have attrition on the rise. Things will be falling apart. And that commitment of 24,000, you understand? That commitment of raising millionaires will be defeated. That commitment of raising 50,000 millionaires by 2024 will be defeated. That is choices. So we make that choice that we have to do what we need to do without needing anybody to push us, or support us, or empower us, or encourage us. But drifters do things based on conditions. Conditions are if the sun shines today, then I will go out and prospect. If it rains tomorrow, I won't do anything. If the sun does not come up, if anything happens, and then if I don't eat tomorrow, everything is about if. I won't work out. If I'm not in a good mood, I won't prospect. If I'm not in a good mood, I won't encourage my team. It's always about conditions. So we make up our minds today, because what God has given us is something that is so, so, so powerful. And like our president will always say, Dr. Michael Okoli, that we are but instruments in the hands of God. This is a commission given to us. This is a ministry, meaning that we can be replaced. The president can fire any minister at will. Oh boy, you are not doing what I asked you to do. They will be replaced instantaneously. God can replace all the leaders here instantaneously, and we understand that. And that is why this is for us so important. We're running this because we know it's an assignment. This is the vision, and it has to be carried out. It has to be done. It must be done. So if you look at yourself and you are not seeing the kind of results you want, maybe you're not a leader yet. This is an opportunity for you to go back and create the kind of leaders you want. And you become a creator of leaders when you yourself have made up your mind to become a leader. So thank you so much, guys. Father, we thank you. We thank you for an opportunity to bring the entire house that you've built for yourself under the same roof. Thank you for bringing all of us together. Thank you for strengthening this house. We've gone through a lot of challenges, but each challenge strengthens us for the next task ahead. We appreciate you that we're getting stronger and stronger. We're waxing stronger and stronger. We're moving from levels to levels. We're rising like an edifice. Father, we thank you. Some people thought when we started that EFCC will come and carry everybody. But then today we are everywhere, not just in Nigeria, we're around the world. And we've not even done as much as you want us to do. We've not even scratched the surface. Father, we thank you. Thank you for the leadership of Century 21 Freedom Group. Because if the head is good, then the entire body is good. We appreciate you for the leaders. So thank you for all part and parcel of this team. We appreciate you greatly. Thank you for the amazing new year you gave us. We are witnesses to a great new year. We thank you for the protection of life. We thank you for safety. Some people cannot do what we do, but you've safeguarded us. You protected us because of the vision. We aligned ourselves with the vision. And there's a protection that comes with aligning yourself with the vision. But I will thank you. We thank you for the increase. Thank you for the monies. Thank you for the influence. Thank you for all the things you are giving us. And we appreciate you for all we're going to achieve. The Feed the Family Project, the 1 million, Feed the 1 million, all the things you outlined for us this year. Thank you, Lord, for our president, because the Bible says, if you want to do anything, just strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. And we thank you that he's protected. We thank you that you've kept him and his household. We thank you, Lord. And we appreciate you for the big things that are happening for us this year, because this year is a treasure, it's a watershed on the things you're going to do for us. Thank you. We remain grateful. We remain grateful for your love. We remain grateful for all the beautiful things that are coming to us. Yeah, we understand that the devil sometimes will come in, but then we are stronger because he who is in us is greater than he that is in the world. We appreciate you greatly. We thank you. It's all about Thanksgiving. We're not asking for anything because everything you are giving us to do, we have the ability to accomplish them. We thank you greatly in Jesus' name. Thank you, Father, for in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So guys, go back to the group and impute, I am a leader. Some of you might need to write, I am dependable. Some of you need to write, I am capable. I can be depended upon. Write something, put it down. Some of you may need to say thank you to ambassadors. Thank you to Ambassador Dr. Michael Coley, because he was one that engineered all of this. So over to you, Dr. Elijah Mba, the great ambassador. I'm sure you're still there, so you can wrap up completely. Thank you, everyone.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this beautiful session. It was much better than anticipated. And of course, this year we are raising leaders. I was talking to some of my leaders at the beginning of the year. I said this year the focus should be on leaders, forget about the money. So when Ambassador Michael called me today and said, this year we are building leaders, I was like, wow, wow, the spirit is one. So whatever you do this year, it's about leadership. Forget about the money is going to come. The leadership is why we are here for the year. So go raise leaders. First of all, become a leader, then go raise leaders. Like he said, take responsibilities, be patient, resilient, and have an unwavering commitment to the vision. Till we see again, I wish you all the best. God bless you and have a good day. Bye.